Racial diversity is the acknowledgement between racial groups. It is to recognize the difference in value between racial identities. It is the idea of having people with different backgrounds working together for one common foundation.
I am not black. I mean, that's what the world calls me, but it's not me. I didn't come out of my mother's womb saying, "Hey everybody, I'm black." No, I was taught to be black. And you were taught to call me that, along with whatever you call yourself. It's just a label. See, from birth, the world force feeds us these labels. And eventually we all swallow them. We digest and accept the labels, never ever doubting them. But there's one problem. Labels are not you and labels are not me. Labels are just labels. But who we truly are is not skin deep. See, when I drive my car, no one would ever confuse the car for me. Well, when I drive my body, why do you confuse me for my body? It's my body. Get it? Not me. Let me break it down. See, our bodies are just cars that we operate and drive around. The dealership we call society decided to label mine the black edition, yours the Irish or white edition. And with no money down, 0% APR, and no test drive, we were forced to own these cars for the rest of our lives. Forgive me, but I fail to see the logic or pride in defining myself or judging another by the cars we drive.
It is also a great way to learn about people on their diverse cultures and how to cooperate with one another. Racial diversity gives you more experience around all kinds of people. Over the years, technology revolutionized our daily lives. Modern technology has multifunctional devices like smartwatches, computers, smartphones, and laptops. With all this technology, our lives became easier, better, and more fun. We became dependent on these devices. In the past, writing letters was the common way of interacting with someone from afar. Now we just message them through the use of smartphones or computers. During the pandemic, it is important to communicate with each other regarding on health risks and dangers. Social interactions with others is important for us to assess the situation we are in. The levels of stress and anxiety is experienced by many due to the significant change in their daily lives.
Number two, mental health. Anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts skyrocketed during the COVID 19 pandemic. A study conducted by the Center of Disease Control found that the percentage of Americans reporting symptoms of anxiety increased about 3 times, and the percentage of people with symptoms of depression has increased about 4 times compared with the previous levels. This was coupled with an increase in alcohol consumption by 14% and increased drug abuse. Overall, the survey found that nearly 41% of the participants reported symptoms of at least one mental health issue. It is not entirely clear as to what is the reason behind this worrisome situation, but factors relating to the pandemic such as social isolation, domestic violence, closure of schools and universities, unemployment, financial worries, as well as the threat of the disease itself may be the contributing factors. These after effects of COVID 19 are invisible, and this will continue as a silent epidemic in its own form and is affecting millions of people worldwide.
Everything in pandemic revolves around the effectiveness in communication, both internal and external matters. It is utmost important to avoid mistakes during communication. Any type of communication in the times of the pandemic is crucial.